Okay, so this is gonna be a better, a better video than the one I just made because it won't be all janky moving around. But as you can tell, the temperature right here is at 57 Celsius. I was able to get it down to 60. I just didn't think it would get even, I didn't think it was gonna get lower. But this is really nice. The device feels chilled, while holding, so it doesn't feel like it's warming up or nothing like that. A lot of people are dying right now. I'm just gonna move this. Okay, so 43, I'm getting 144. So for FPS, it looks like it's staying between 120 and 144 FPS, which is nice. And this is running at 720p. We have the, oh, we don't have the HDMR on. I'm not really sure what this AMD IR is. I think I would rather have this. This is supposed to like upscale the 720 into 1080p, I believe. And we're still getting the same FPS, same temperatures, so it didn't really change anything, I don't think. So everything's being powered by this white cable that you see on top. And then if you go to the back is where all the magic happens. Okay, so for the back, at the very bottom, this black, this little black box, it has two fans that I took off from a a laptop cooler. So it has two mini fans, and then the plastic that you see on top with the little kind of like burnt lines in. I got this from a DVD box, and I ended up just putting it on the top so it would kind of protect the fans, And on the other side, you may see some kind of metal, and that's a Pepsi bottle metal. I used a strip of metal because duct tape seemed to, attach to metal a lot better, so I was able to kind of like hold stuff down with the Pepsi bottle or Pepsi can thing. So then on top of the fans, you will see an HDMI adapter with a power adapter, and then a USB little connector thing. So it has three. It has the power, the HDMI, and then the USB. So the top four USBs are connected to that one USB, and the top USBs are the 3.8. They're the fast, speed, whatever thing you want to call it. So those are on top. The middle thing is a 1 terabyte SSD card, and that's just to hold games. And if I wanted to turn it on, all I have to do is just press the button. So right now it's off. I don't really need to look at. I don't really need it to be on. So I can control things, being on and off. These things were pretty cheap off Amazon, like $15. I think I got the fans off Best Buy, so that was kind of expensive. But I'm pretty sure you can buy the fans, off like Temu or something, or eBay, or even take them off from an old laptop, and just kind of just connect it to something else. But on the sides here, I was able to see if it would just not. Okay, there we go. There we go. It focused. This right here, it's supposed to be for a fan cooler, but I ended up just putting it to the sides, and I used it as a grip. So whenever I grip the device, I put my ring finger on top of this, and then I put my pinky fingers on the bottom, so I kind of grip onto it, and I used my middle fingers to hit the back buttons, and the top I work that with my index fingers. So it's a comfortable device, and honestly, it just doesn't really add a lot of weight to it. Maybe it's because I work out, so to me it's not really that heavy, but maybe to somebody who has small hands it might be heavy. I was gonna say that I'm not really sure any of this is really necessary to use the device. I mean, if you want cooler temperatures, then yeah. But some of this stuff, like you see the top cable, I had to strip the cable down since the cable was, had plastic, and then the cables were just like all over. So I ended up stripping the cables down, and I just duct tape it with I duct tape the wires, and then this is the plastic thing that you would put around the wires, and then kind of like use heat to like make it kind of like, I don't know how to say it. It closed. Well, not closed, but it got smaller, and it just protects the wires. Like right here, I have to add some duct tape, so I won't mess around with that anymore. But sorry. Other than that, I mean, yeah, you can kind of hear the fans working, but I work at a restaurant, so let me see if it's gonna focus again. It's having a hard time focusing for some reason. Anyways, I was saying I work at a restaurant, so I don't really hear the fans while I'm at work. And I'm pretty sure if you know what you're doing, you can probably get the temperatures even lower by switching out some of the internals, which I have no idea how to do. I think I seen one person switched out something on the inside, and he added like a copper plate, and that helped out with the heat. But that's a that's not really my type of thing that I do. As you can tell, everything on the back is just kind of stripped down and duct taped, so it's I didn't really do anything like any type of magic. Kind of just put all the adapters together and got some duct tape and then pressed it on the back. But I enjoy it. I like it. I did have to burn like multiple holes in the back of the device, so the plastic is pretty much just gone. But I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of this, and I can show you the Warzone real quick, because I know like Apex and Warzone are like the two biggest games that a lot of people play, but I play too. So you may be wondering what the thermals are looking in Warzone. We're just gonna do a quick game of, I think DMZ would be a good test, and DMZ has all those AI characters, and it just has a lot going on for it. So, but for but for 720p, this device looks really nice. I mean, the picture doesn't look like 720p. That just might be me though. I'm not really sure. I think my thing froze. Nope, never mind. We're good. I don't really know a lot about computers and stuff like that. So I mean, but I want the game to look nice. I also want to protect my device too, but I also want to have good FPS. So there's a lot of stuff that I want, and I was able to squeeze out quite a few things from this device. So let's go to DMZ. I'm playing through my phone, so like I'm using the camera to look. So I need this device to be focused. Yeah, we're just gonna add something random. Do that. Yep. It's gonna load into the game. The fans are working right now, but we are still getting, oh no, we're going up. 61 Celsius, 60 Celsius. The only reason why I'm like crazy about the Celsius is because I want to get a micro SD card for this device, but there's been multiple people that have said that their SD cards eventually, like I guess they fail or something, or they get burnt out from all the heat that this thing is expelling from the top, because the micro SD card has to go here, and then all the heat comes out here. So I'm guessing at a certain temperature, it just says no bueno. But now that the device is a lot chiller, I would say I won't have to worry about that. That and the game just overall plays a lot nicer too.
Welcome to the DMZ. Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch
Okay,
for
so I'm
other
trying to
operators in the AO.
gotta get the camera working. There we go. Okay, so that we got something. We got something. All right. So for the FPS, we're getting above 70, 80, 84. I didn't want the game to look bad, so I I could probably get it over 100, but I'm not going. I'm not going to. The Celsius 63, 62. And so Apex and Warzone, these two games were very notorious for heat. But with the fans working, and then the eternal fans, they should be working, pretty loud, because you could hear that buzzing sound that you're hearing is from the internal fans. It's not from the actual fans that I have installed, or not installed, but oh shoot, duct tape to the back. So we're getting 59 Celsius. Someone's shooting at us. I can't really see. The screen was already small, and I got it even smaller on the phone.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
So it's not looking too bad. We're still getting 58 Celsius. It's above 70 FPS, so it's not bad. You're not going to be able to tell on this tiny screen, with the FPS and all that. It looks like I'm lagging, but that's not the device. That's just my internet, because it's saying, packet burst or whatever. So it's my Wi-Fi. But running through the game, we're still sitting under 60 Celsius. So like I was saying, doing all this isn't really necessary, but it was fun to make or fun to do. One of the biggest things was, feeling like you're able to personalize your own device. So I think ROG Ally made really nice little handheld. I would have never bought a handheld before. Like, I like the Switch, but I just didn't like the Switch because, I liked it in the beginning because of what it was. You can carry it around. It looked kind of simple, interesting, and I like Mario. But then the joysticks suck. And the hardware sucks. It can't really play any games besides Nintendo games. So it's a big downer to me, man. I ended up selling it and ended up selling all the games for it. So I know there's a couple other devices besides this device, but I picked this device because, like, they made it easy for you to open and kind of just like fix it if you need to fix it. Like the joystick things, they're all connected by a little strip cord or whatever. So all you gotta do is just like unplug it and then plug the new ones in. So that's not bad. Even the battery, they made it a safe mode battery thing, so the device won't charge above 80% for mine. And you can put it, to whatever percentage you like. I'm trying to get it to focus. Okay, so let me just. Okay, so that you can see it. I'm gonna try to hold it really still. Oh, someone died. No, but everything on the inside, yes, it's kind of simple to, replace or fix. You can't upgrade it, which is kind of sucks that you can't upgrade it, but you can add like like it's external CPU thing or something like that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really big into tech, but I really like this device because now I can go. I mean, I can go to work and play my games. I can go to the gym and play my games. I mean, I can sit in my car at McDonald's if I wanted to. I mean, I don't think I want to, but I mean, if I wanted to, I could do that. You know, I no longer have to like quickly tell my team that I have to use the restroom. You know, I can just put myself in mute and just, do my thing. I'm not really sure why anyone would share that, but it's just I'm just saying you can do it. I'm gonna die. Nope, I'm not dead yet. So running around the entire map, we are still sitting at 57 Celsius. I think it's just fair, to run the game and not just like see a couple seconds of it. You need to actually see how the device is gonna perform under actual gameplay. So we have dropped down to 57 Celsius, and we are at 25 watts. Now, with the USB hubs that they have, they're releasing, I have an idea of taking the USB hub, take it apart, and then kind of rework the back of this device so I can unlock that, 30 and 35 watts, and that's just going to increase, the FPS of the game. But with my temperatures this low, I shouldn't have to worry about the device getting too hot even while it's charging. So I don't think right now I have it charging, but even while it's charging, like I'll plug in the charger, even while it's charging, it won't get hot. Okay, so now we got the charger plugged in, and we are down at 56 Celsius, 55 Celsius. Yeah, I think the lowest was 55. Wow. So we're just gonna run out a little bit more, running around the map. Just keep an eye on the Celsius. It won't go over 60. Now I have seen some people use like tablet coolers on their back of the device, and that helped out. And that's also giving me an idea to put kind of like a metal plate on the kind of like the back of the fans, and then put the what you might call it, the cooling fan or magnet, whatever, on the actual metal plate, so the metal plate will you know cool down, and the air will kind of like suck in the cold air. If that makes any sense, in my head, it makes sense. So it may not make sense a lot, but that's another idea that I have. Um, but for right now, I'm happy with what I got. I'm not really gonna mess around with this. I think this is gonna be the final. This is gonna be my final thing that I'm gonna do. I just wanted to show it off, since I see other people modding their devices. I know one guy, he put one fan on the back, and that's where I got the idea. And I was just like, why one fan when you can have two? So I ended up putting two fans, and I have not looked back. Oh snap! I'm gonna die. Oh no! I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay, so it did rise 59 Celsius. So it looks like while we're charging, it rises 4 to 5 Celsius. But I'm gonna still say that this was successful. It stays under 60, which was my main thing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I think this guy's gonna come get me. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and leave this game. Right here, even on the menu, we are still getting 55 Celsius. Well, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching my video. I hope I have maybe given you an idea on how you can cool down and get some more performance out of your ROG Ally. Maybe at a the terabyte storage is it's connected to the USB. So uh, with this idea, I can probably like get another one and put like 2 terabytes on this thing just to the USBs, or get 2 terabytes and put 4 terabytes into this thing. So there's quite a few things that you can do, and the smaller that everything's getting smaller. So I'm pretty sure later on you'll be able to get like a tiny little SSD card, and you can just place it on the back or here or something. But yeah, I went and called. I'm gonna go ahead and call this the which one call it the Extreme Z1 Triple X. I think that sounds pretty cool.